Welcome to this installment of World Tennis Magazine's The Changeover. I'm at the City Open. I'm Chris Lancette. I'm here today with Shahar pair. Welcome to Maryland.
Thank you.
One of the things that's really interesting about your career is you put a lot of emphasis on education. A lot of people are influenced by teachers. They'll talk about teachers they knew in high school. You have a special relationship with a kindergarten teacher, right?
Yeah. She is a very special lady. I always loved her, and she liked me a lot. And actually, I stayed in her house even a couple of nights, which is very rare to do that. She was kind of in love with me, and I was a very fun little girl that did a lot of travels and very energetic. So I really remember her. And there is another teacher that from high school that helped me a lot finish all my final exams, and she was great with me.
You spent a lot of hours on the court and in the classroom to finish high school. Why was it so important for you to finish high school?
You know, it's something that comes from home. My parents were really, they wanted it to happen, and they were very important for me to be a regular girl. I know tennis is important and everything, and I give everything for tennis, but there is other things except tennis, and you need to be smart and to know other things than only hitting the ball.
One of the things that really fascinated me was that you didn't try to get out of boot camp with the Israeli military. You went and you did your service. Which is harder, boot camp for the Israeli military or training for the WTA tour?
You know what I did, it's only 2 weeks of basic training, so it was not that hard. But, you know, training is very hard in tennis, but a lot of people do much harder things than me in the army that I'm not jealous in them. You know, it's pretty tough, but it's something that all of us are doing for our country, and I'm very proud of myself that I did it. And again, it's something that comes from home, that my parents are educating me to do everything like me and my brothers and everything.
I know this is not an easy question to answer in sort of a 30-second soundbite, but we understand that you made a very emotional trip to Auschwitz with your grandmother.
And my mom.
And your mom. Why did you make that trip, and what was the impression that you left Auschwitz with?
I got a call, and they asked me to be in the head of the March of the Living, so it's something really big. And then we said maybe my grandma will come. She never been there after she was in Auschwitz, which it was very difficult for her. And then we said maybe my mom will also come. She never been, so it will be a 3 generation. It was an amazing experience for me to see my grandma walking there, and you know it was very tough for her going back there after so many years. So, like you said, 30 seconds are not enough to express the emotions, but it was very special moments for me.
Throughout your career, you've been unafraid and, in fact, quite proud to embrace political issues and to stand up for Israel and to really share what's on your mind. A lot of players are kind of afraid to do that. Why has it been important for you to use your celebrity in a way that raises awareness of those kind of issues?
Because I think I've been, I wasn't decided to be an Israeli or Jewish or wherever I was born, and I don't think there need to be any issues between sport and politics. I just think it can help. And it obviously does help, and I'm overcoming a lot of things that people would never think it will happen. So it's very important for me, and if I can, as a little girl and from a small country, do something for that and help, the Jewish and the Arabs kind of be together and understand each other and be able to know that we are all human beings, then it's very important for me.
Last question, the most critical question of the week. We understand that once a week you allow yourself to have maybe a pastry or something that is not completely healthy. Have you had a chance to have something delicious in the Washington, D.C. area?
On Saturday night we went for a friend of Harold, my coach, the Cohen family, and I had a lot of ice cream there and some cake and some chocolate chip cookies, homemade, so it was really good, and I can't wait for my next one.
Looks like we're out of time. Thank you so much for joining us. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for doing this. Really